What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nomobadtakes. I'm Yazzi.
And I'm Moe.
And today we're going to be talking about the UCL second leg, day one. We've got the Barcelona and PSG game, and we've also got the Dortmund and Atletico Madrid game. We'll start with the Dortmund and Atletico Madrid game because that was a very, very, very good game. It was intense. Dortmund showed a lot of heart. I had a lot to say about Mats Hummels. It was literally yesterday or the day before when I was talking about so much. I was talking a lot of smack about him, and he came out today. Even though he scored an own goal, he did score an own goal. So, but he did come out. He had a good game. I'm pretty sure he's assisted one of the goals, and Dortmund showed a lot of heart. They just kept attacking. They kept going for it, and at the end they succeeded. And it's actually really good to see them in the semi-finals. I'm happy for them. What about you?
First of all, I'm just going to come out and say, man, I apologize, Dortmund. I was not familiar with your game. Y'all made me look stupid, so I apologize for that. Man, what a game, huh? Dortmund went nuts. Shout out to them. Like, I'm speechless. Like, they did the total opposite of what I thought they would do. Like Yazzie said, I'm happy for them. It's good to see the little guy win in a sense. I hope they get to go all the way. I'll definitely be cheering for them. Atletico Madrid, I'm a little bit disappointed. I feel like they had their chances, and even after the early goal from Dortmund, they came back and they were right in it. It was theirs, and they just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, I mean, Dortmund did go up 2-0. Atletico replied. They had a great response. They scored back-to-back goals, 2-2. It was a great game. A lot of heart was shown on both ends. It was a battle. Definitely not boring. The UCL the UCL quarterfinals so far have been very, very, very great for us fans. It was just a great game. I thought Dortmund deserved to go through after that second leg, and how they came out with so much mental toughness and so much heart. And Atletico Madrid, it is what it is, man. Y'all been losing for a minute, so I'm sorry. Just next year.
Shout out to Dortmund, man. We'll move on to the next game. I know you got a lot to say about this one. For those of you that don't know, Yazzi's a diehard Barca fan, so some of his takes here might be a bit biased, but I'll give you the microphone, brother. It's all over to you. What you got to say? Yeah, you go for it, man.
All right. So, Barcelona, first 33 minutes, they had control of the game. I was excited. We went 1-0 up. Lamine Yamal was doing his thing. Came off Rafinha's shin, but we'll take the goal. And then the red card happened. In my opinion, if we talk purely rule book, yes, it's a red card. Last man, he was clear on goal. It was a clear chance, takes him out. But in my opinion, in terms of at the stage that they're at, in terms of the quarterfinals, I think the refs have got to look at context. I don't think Araujo meant to hit him. I don't think it was malicious in any way. It looked very accidental. It looked like Araujo's knee hit the other player by accident. They both went down. So I think maybe that should be reviewed for future games where refs need to look at context and what happened, more so than it's like, oh, that's it, it's a red card, straight red, because it ruins games like a quarter-final where these players, they play for the fans, they play for us. They don't get to play just for fun, they're chasing a title, they're chasing something, and at the end of the day, it's to please the fans who make them so much money. And I think referees are ruining the game.
Damn.
Yeah, to that extent, man. And I think it's not only in football. You see it in the NBA too.
Yeah, the NBA is kind of suspicious.
Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm a little bit upset. And then you got the penalty, which I thought was a 50-50. I can understand why it was a penalty. So my issue isn't so much with the reffing or the red card. I understand why the red card was given. I understand why the penalty was given. But what happened after that is inexcusable. Xavi, are you dumb? In what world is it okay to take out our best dribbler most successful dribbles in the team, most attempted dribbles in the team, 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, it doesn't matter. He was our offense. Why would you take him out and then bring in a defensive player and then play Mourinho-style football where we just sit back and boot the ball and boot the ball and boot the ball and just keep getting attacked and attacked and attacked? As soon as that happened, I was on the edge of my seat just waiting for us to concede. It was horrible to see. I'm disappointed that Xavi even made that decision. I thought that we should have played 3 at the back and just dealt with whatever happened and just kept going for more goals, attacking, playing our possession style football. I've never ever seen Barcelona at some stage play that defensive style where we just get the ball and boot it back out for the other team to receive. It was actually horrible to see, and I 110% blame Xavi. You should have never substituted Lamine Yamal out. If you had to make a substitution, it should have been someone from the midfield or someone that you should, as a coach, you're watching the game and you should understand who's affecting it in a good way and in a bad way, who can come out or who can sacrifice. And it was never ever Lamine Yamal. Horrible decision, bad coaching. I genuinely feel like I can do a better job. That was 110%.
Calm down.
No, you gotta think about it. Why would you? No. You think about it. Why would you do that? Like, you're a coach, you're getting paid millions a year, and you think about it. It's like, why would you play the defensive style? It's never made sense. Some coaches have succeeded with it, but it's never made sense.
To be fair, it's been years since that style of football's worked. You know, like the last time I really saw it happen was Tottenham, and they weren't very good, man. You know, like the Jose Mourinho era, where they played that, you know, defensive style football. It's number one, it's boring. As a fan, I don't want to watch it, and you're just prone to lose like 1-0.
100%.
Eventually, you will make a mistake. So I don't know 100%. What Xavi was thinking, but
no, 100%.
I understand your frustration, man. I understand.
It's 110% Xavi's fault, man. I blame Xavi for that loss. I blame Xavi for the way that, I mean, at halftime, you go in as a coach and you tell every single player to man up, toughen up, go out there and you play your heart out. You go for offense, try and get more goals, and if we lose that way, we accept it. That's a loss you accept. Yeah. But in terms of how fragile Barcelona came out at halftime after we got that red card, they came out acting like Barcelona came out acting like they were playing with 5 players. They were playing 5 against 11. And then PSG, man, they were already hungry for goals. They looked like they were fit. They were excited to play. They didn't cower away from the moment, and they took all their opportunity. Dembele, you're a snake. I hate you. We nurtured you for 2 years. 2 years you sat on our bench, injured, crying, whining. Our medical team looked after you. You had a position in the starting 11, and then you come and you do this to us. You're a snake. Snake behavior. I'm pissed, man.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, look, I will say, I got to give PSG their flowers. Look, I understand. Look, you're frustrated. You're angry. I really 100% agree. I'm non-biased. In fact, I'm biased against Barca. But I didn't think that was worthy of a red card. I thought it was a yellow. I didn't think the intention was clear. It looked like he was going all ball. I thought it was a harsh red card. And then the penalty, I don't know. Like, I didn't really see much in that either. I didn't really see possession. It seemed like a loose ball sort of thing, and both players were just going for the ball. So I wouldn't have counted that as a penalty. But I got to give a shout out to Mbappe, man. He stayed strong. He stayed solid. I know you could argue his last goal was probably, you know, it was over by then. But he's always there, right place, right time. He always performs. So shout out to PSG, man. And I predicted a 3-0 victory to PSG. They didn't quite get that, but they still win by 3 goals. Unfortunately, Yazzi picked 3-0 Barcelona. So you stink. Just like your team Barcelona. And just like I told you last episode, they ain't going nowhere. They're going home.
That's all right, man. We've got a bright future. I'm still happy with the fact that we got a decent team. Like, for the fact that we fielded, I think, 3 teenagers, if I'm correct. And we're in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. No argument from me, man. Like, in terms of, like, potential, definitely it's there. We could potentially win the Champions League in the next 2, 3, 4 years. But yeah, we just need to have a better coaching style. We need someone to tell these players to hit the gym, get a little bit stronger, stop getting pushed around. Because this isn't the soft era of football where you can just pass the ball tiki-taka and you can make it. Now, it's infused, Premier League aggression and Spanish tiki-taka and possession football is infusing, and it's becoming, in a sense, one where aggression is a part of the game. And we saw that with Germany, with Bayern Munich, when they won the Champions League. I can't remember what year exactly it was, but they were dominating the world because they were just hitting the weight room, man. They were hitting the weight room.
They were.
So, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
Look, man, I got to agree with you, though. It is a disappointing way to end the season in terms of the Champions League for them. But you're right, they have a bright future. If I was a fan and I'm an outsider looking in, man, I think Barcelona has the best academy, which we know. I really, really think that they should be looking to scout young strikers, one to replace Lewandowski, and I think you guys should also look at a long-term replacement for Ter Stegen.
100%.
He just, I don't know, last season there was a debate that he was the best goalkeeper in the game. This season it feels like he's taken quite a step back, not like a subtle one. To me, it's been noticeable. He's been indecisive. So anyway, all I'm saying is Barcelona, look, you've got the future, you've got it all ahead of you. Couple more adjustments and pieces here, and you guys will be right up there, man, competing again.
Yeah, a striker for sure. I agree with everything you said. It's time to find a decent keeper. No shot at Ter Stegen, man. It's love always. He's been around for a minute. He's done his part for Barcelona. I appreciate it. But it's time to just, go for younger, someone that's a bit more athletic, someone that's a bit quicker. You could see yesterday that he just, his positioning wasn't right. So, and for Lewandowski, bro, it's over. Thank you. I appreciate the 2 years that you've given Barcelona. Let it go. Bye-bye. Go Saudi Arabia. Go MLS. I don't care. Lewandowski, go. Bye-bye. Your touch is horrible. You can't lay off the ball well. Your shot is meh. I understand you scored 20 goals, 25 goals, but you're just not that lethal anymore. Thank you. I appreciate it. You came at a time when we needed a striker, but I think you came at 33. You're like 35, 36 now. And you're talking about, I want to re-sign for Barcelona. No thanks. Appreciate you, man. It's been an honor. But please, man, just go sign with a Saudi Arabia club and just take that money and enjoy life. You did good. You know what I mean?
Legendary striker. Striker.
Definitely deserved a Ballon d'Or at some stage in his career. That COVID Ballon d'Or was...
should have been his.
110% should have been his. But yeah, it's just time. I don't know if you agree with that, but Lewandowski's just got to go, man. He just does not look like his old self. And letting our minutes go to waste for someone that's just declining in form is a waste of time.
I agree.
I'd rather just give those minutes to someone that could potentially have that crazy season where they just get so confident they become that striker for us. So yeah, time to just let it go.
I agree.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode about the UCL. We'll be back again tomorrow or Friday, our time. But yeah, we'll be back soon with a reaction to the second day of the UCL, which is Real Madrid versus Man City and Bayern versus Arsenal. And I pray, inshallah, Real Madrid lose like 5-0, get embarrassed, go home, because I can't handle a semi-final with Real Madrid, man. I just can't do it right now.
I think they're getting through. We already put our predictions on our previous video. Go watch that.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned for more. Peace.
Peace.